What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video. And before we get to this one, I want to let you guys know I'm going to take this sort of a long, needed little mini vacation this weekend. Going to go out of town with the wife and kid and just sort of get away. So I might be a little bit behind on comments and stuff, but don't worry, I'll get caught up. I will get to you eventually, and you'll still have some videos uploaded. I'm going to knock a few out tonight, so you guys will still have some content to enjoy over the weekend. So I'm going to have a good weekend. Hope you guys do as well. As you can see from the title of this video, Town Hall 10s and Redheads. Never really named a recap video, but as I was going through the war log, just reviewing the attacks, I sort of noticed the theme, and I thought I would just go ahead and name it that. Went up against an Asian clan. I think they were Korean, and they brought it. They brought pretty much all of their attacks, did the best they could, but came up short. Everybody at OneHive did an excellent job. Just really a lot of good attacks this war. Everybody cleaned everything up. There was a lot of Town Hall 10 3-stars, and several, of course, everything Town Hall 9 and below was 3-stars. So good job to everyone. We are going to look at three Town Hall 10 3-stars, and they are on lower Town Hall 10s, not like completely rushed, but like max Town Hall 9, maybe a few Town Hall 10 defenses in there. But again, that's the progression where it starts at, and our Town Hall 10s are getting really consistent on those level of bases. So they will continue to get better and work their way up the map, and just really doing a good job. So good job to all our Town Hall 10s. Keep it up. This base was hit a few times before Mav came in and 3-starred it. It has a Lava Hound in the CC, so he's just going to go in, take out, or drop a balloon and bring out that Lava Hound, bring it over to the side and do the Lava Hound trick. So no big deal there. While he does that, we will stop for a sip of beer. Yeah, not many lures these days, so people have been asking me where the sip of beer went to. Just people not learning is really jamming me up. But there you go. Mav took care of me. A couple golems go down, queen wizards to create the funnel, wall breakers to open everything up, and then they go moving right in. Drops those big beefy level 40 heroes and a jump spell. Obviously, the goal here, get to that air defense, get to that queen, and an inferno tower. Honestly, at Town Hall 10 for Goal alone, taking out one inferno tower is even better than taking out two air defenses. Those inferno towers are so tough, especially those level 3 ones like on this base. You just almost got to get one of them. He did have a nice pre-heal there on a few skeletons on the ground. Again, this was like the third attack on this base, so knew where everything was at. Right there comes in. The king takes out that Inferno Tower. Queen's moving her way up, taking everything out, and here he comes with the Lava Hound attack. Just dropping the hounds in, dropping his balloons. Just good targeted balloons on everything. Has to drop a few extra there on that archer tower because he got his balloons out ahead of his Lava Hound, so they were taking the damage. But everything's moving its way through here. The heroes are down, so it's all on the hounds. But he has got plenty of troops left over, and you see, obviously, he's got a freeze for that Inferno Tower. Beautiful Inferno, or excuse me, beautiful freeze on it. Gets an Inferno, gets a Tesla, and gets an Expo, all with one freeze. So very high value right there. You see the Lava Hound going to that last air defense, doing the tanking. Here he comes in with a couple more balloons and just has enough to get that air defense taken out right there as the Lava Hound goes down. Boom, it explodes. Sort of fast forward here because quite a bit of cleanup to do. He does have that one max wizard tower left, which is, he's got some balloons clumped up, does quite a bit of damage to him, but just has enough balloons and enough juice to get up there and take out that last archer tower. Very, very close. I mean, had that balloon gone down and that archer tower stayed up, might not have been the 3-star that he wanted there. But very good attack by Mav. Keep wrecking bases, buddy. All right, another one of our Town Hall 10s that does a really good job is Crispy Crunch, taking on their number 8. A little bit lower level base, does not have the level 3 Inferno Towers, has one level 1 and one level 2. Both of them are set to multi, and then has level 20 heroes. So not as high level base, but still it's never easy when you're dealing with those Inferno Towers. It's not like anything's given. This guy does have his Inferno Towers pretty badly exposed, which is not a good idea. He's dropping a couple golems here. Queen's going to do sort of a miniature queen walk, not really a walk, but letting her take out some defenses along that little line. As he comes down to the jump spell, king goes down, golems are in there doing the tanking, queen comes out, and then right there, that king's going to lock on in just a moment, drops a nice rage, and goes ahead and drops the poison on the CC troops, going to slow those balloons down, slow that dragon down, let this kill squad deal with the queen and take a little bit of that trash in the area out. So now that when the queen steps up, she's right onto that dragon. It goes down really quickly. Now he's got one air defense. Here goes the second air defense down and has an Inferno Tower taken care of. You guys know the deal. If you can get that done, you've got a major leg up on the base, and that's exactly what he did. And again, because of that these top two air defenses and inferno towers are so exposed, he can just get to them so quickly. You see he goes really heavy on his loons up there and then just drops that freeze on that remaining Inferno Tower and a Rage, and they just start pushing through the base really quickly. The bottom part of this base really weak. The top part, pretty beefy. The bottom part is just terribly weak, and he's going to take full advantage of that. As the Inferno Towers all go down, he goes ahead and drops a Lava Hound on the bottom here. Now, what I would say about that is I would have not brought that Lava Hound personally. I'd have brought 6 more loons, because when they're just tanking for these defenses like this, chances of them busting are almost not, they're just not going to. And you really, a Lava Hound that doesn't bust is not completely wasted, but it doesn't help you. You need those cleanup troops to really get the full benefit from the Lava Hounds. And then right here, that Queen goes down. I wish it would have targeted that Lava Hound first, but it seems like that Lava Hound's really not even doing much tanking right here. The balloons are getting out ahead of it, and the Wizard Tower, the Archer Tower are all tanking the loons. And you see right here, they start to go down right there. The last loon goes down. This Lava Hound, it's kind of funny, I thought, on this attack. That Lava Hound is going to do all, this should tank for that Archer Tower while these pups clean everything up. It's not going to bust, it's just going to do the tanking. The pumps will come over there and finish it off. But again, I think the 6 balloons probably would have been better in that situation, but still a nice 3-star by Crispy. All right, one more. We're going to look at Rhett taking out number 10. These 3 guys, and not to say that our other Town Hall 10s aren't 3-star guys. They are very, very capable of it. But it seems like these guys right now are really our most consistent 3-star attackers at Town Hall 10. Some of our guys, what you have to have, are doing more of a 2-star, just really knocking out those high 2-stars, focusing on that, because you got to have it, especially in tough wars. You've got to be able to have those secure, high-level Town Hall 10s that you probably aren't going to 3-star. You got to have them 2-stars. So our Town Hall 10s have done a really nice job of sort of just dividing this up, letting some guys go for 3, some guys just lock down the 2s, and it's really been working well. So keep it up, Town Hall 10s. You guys are making things much easier on us in wars. I mean, you're just killing it, so keep it up. Right here, he does the healer trick on the Lava Hound down at the bottom there. Perfect on that. Comes in from the top with a few golems. The Queen backing everything up, Wizards creating the funnel, Jump goes down, Rage goes down, right there, boom. You see this is a really nice base setup for taking out an Inferno Tower, 2 air defenses, and the Queen. They're all bunched up right there, even going to get an X-bow to boot with it, so that's always a nice bonus. And maybe I think even that air sweeper there, so really just gets a high value for his kill squad. But when you've got those 40 heroes, you can get a big chunk of a base. You see he's already at, what, about 30%? Just with his golems and heroes, and the Town Hall is about to go down as soon as he phases that Queen. King's still doing work, and then here comes the Lava Hound attack. Now this base, as you can see there, it's got that Arch Tower. This is a new Town Hall 10. He had level 1 Inferno Towers, max Town Hall 9 defenses. This is a new Town Hall 10, but these are the ones that these guys are absolutely crushing and batting a very high percentage on, which still is nice. You can get that in wars, just like in some of our recent wars. When you can get those low-hanging Town Hall 10s and get them 3-star, it can make the difference in a war. So excellent attack by Red. Crushes. Look how much, just overkill. Look how much he's got left. Just absolutely just ran through that base. Not even close. So very, very good job, man. All right. Now, you saw the Town Hall 10s. So let's get to the Redheads. So many Valk attacks on this war. I knew you guys would freak out if I didn't just show them. So I just brought them all exclusively. You're going to love this one. Look at Armando here. I love this attack. Drops the Queen down, going to do the 3 healers on that, going to do a Queen walk over here. You see the Wizard going down, they're going to push her to the left there. And I love how he just sort of separates it. The Queen is so exposed that he knows he's going to be able to get to her. And he's going to come in from the other side with his Valks and his King. Now look at this. Valk goes down and drops a healer on it. Going to let that Valk tank while those Wizards take out that trash out there around the outside ring, create that funnel, and as everything starts to move in, drop some wall breakers, get them going. You see he uses the Queen's ability to take out the defensive Queen over there. That was beautiful. And then here comes the mass Redheads. The King just going to work his way through. I love how he wrecks this base, drops a heal down nice and early. You see the Lava Hound come out, but that is really not going to mean anything to those Valks or that King, especially when he's got a healer and dropping a heal on them. They're just going to work their way through this base and absolutely crush it. I love how the Valks get in the core there, drops another heal for them. They're completely protected, even with that King beating on them. No big deal. If your Valks are protected, I've talked about it in the how-to videos. If your Valks are under heal, the only thing in this game that's going to take them out is CC troops. Get some Wizards or something like that in there. They can wreck them. But if you've got your Valks healed, everything else just cannot deal with it. And you can see what I'm talking about there. When the smoke clears, he's got a ton of Valks in there. They're very high health. I love the hog deployment coming in from the top. just sort of four-finger dropping it. Just, I mean, this base is so overkilled and so crushed. It's just crazy. Look at, I mean, the number of valks and the number of hogs. He just lost several to spring traps there, but all the defenses were dead. His queen walked a 180 around the base, cleaning out defenses and trash. Just unbelievable. Awesome attack by Armando. Absolutely destroyed that base. All right, let's look at Alpha Dog taking on number 14. And welcome back, Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog was on a short break. Well, actually, it's a pretty extended break, but he is back and he is killing it. So welcome back to Alpha. A few minions go up top, just start creating a free funnel here. No good air coverage there, so we're going to get a few buildings taken out. Golems goes down, and then a few wizards to back that up and the queen. So everything's moving forward here. Going to drop the king and a jump spell. You see he's got another jump spell in the back still. So this is a 2-jump attack, which I really like because look at those 2 big compartments, one on the north, one on the south. If he connects that, really just lets his troops roam free in this base. Valks go down. They start moving in. Nice and patient on them. They're not taking much damage just yet. Right there, giant bomb triggers, goes ahead and drops the hill. And I love, look at these hogs over here. Nothing's touching them. So aware to drop those. On the right side, the cannon was focused on them, but on the left side, that cannon and archer tower went down to a few hogs, and they never got attacked. Just beautiful awareness and plan there to send those in. You see another heal and the jump spell, letting them through. Expos go down. Again, Valk's pretty much I don't know if he's lost any just yet. So many Valks left over. Sending in a few more hogs on those last few defenses there, pushing those Valks down the middle and the core there. Just killed it. Just attacked this base. Just now, it still has his queen's ability. Just attack this base from every angle and absolutely destroyed it. All that's left is clean up. So we'll fast forward here. It uses the queen's ability, and that is that. Look at all those Valks running around still, and the hogs. Man, love it. All right, couple more here. Let's look at Black Magic taking on number 16. These guys didn't have, like, quote, anti-3-star bases. They just had regular old bases. So it does lend itself more towards these type of attacks. I think it's why you're seeing it more in this war. Just when people have these big compartments and these, sort of more symmetrical bases, Valks can really, really wreck. Love this ginormous funnel he's creating. Look at this. All the way, one whole side of the base just completely taking out all the trash, everything, making sure that his Valks have nowhere to go but right to that core. That drops a few test ones there, and then right here, he's going to drop the jump and just spam them in. They're all going in, and again, they are going to that core. No question about it. Another Lava Hound comes out of the CC. No big deal there, really. Drops a heal for him. They're going to move right into the base. That heal might have been a little far back. I know he was probably just covering them where they're at, but could have moved it a little bit more to the base, but he goes ahead and drops another heal for them there. And as you see, as that air defense goes down, there's only one air defense left. He's already dropping some balloons up top, which is nice. Again, those troops, those defensive buildings distracted, targeting other things, so the balloons come in completely untouched. Really nice job there. And then right here, that last air defense goes down. He's got more balloons to drop, so he's going to just start deploying those and wiping out the backside of this base. Just, again, another beautiful attack. Great go Valo. I love seeing these when it's appropriate, and these bases were perfect for it. So excellent attack, Black Magic. Keep it up, buddy. All right, we'll fast forward through the rest of that because it is just cleanup time. Right there, last one goes down. Boom. One more. Let's look at, I'm not sure if, and I don't know how to say that. J-Mune? I call him Jay. I'm not sure if Jay's actually been on the channel yet. Maybe he has. He's been with us for a little while now and does a good job. Maybe just hasn't had the right attack that I noticed or whatever, but does bring solid attacks. So here you go. Jay, if this is your first time, congratulations, buddy. Was a really nice attack here. Again, going to use a Queen Walk, drops her down. She's not taking any damage, so he hasn't even dropped the healers yet. But drops a wizard to create that funnel to force her the direction he wants her to go. And then here come the healers. Now it's just a matter of letting her do her thing before he sets up the golem and the valks to come in from another angle in the base. Right there, she's going to step back just a little bit, grab that cannon. Let's see if she goes. I think she does. Yeah, she goes back down. I thought she might, when I was watching this attack the first time, I thought she might accidentally go to that builder hut right there and mess up the direction he wanted to go. But she does cut back, and that's nice. So right there, drops a golem and a healer on that, and then just going to drop wizards to create the funnel, and then obviously wall breakers to let everything in, and a jump to the core, and then it's going to be redhead time. You see the queen down there doing her thing. That's awesome. Right here come the wall breakers, nice and patient, letting all that trash get out of the way. And here comes the king. Here comes the redheads. It is on another lava hound. I guess these guys were all lava hounds in the CC. Down here, the queen does lose one of her healers there, but no big deal. Again, I love this one hog. Look at that one hog right there on that archer tower. Love it. So aware of what when a building like that is targeting something else and gets that 1-for-1 trait. That's huge. So really like that. You see the jump going down, the valks going into the core, keeping them raged, keeping them healed. They just devastate that core. You take it out so quickly, and the hog's coming from that third angle. You see the queen still going around doing her thing. She's still got a few healers. So just a huge, massive queen walk. Valk's wrecking the core, and Hog's taking care of the rest. Beautiful attack, Jay. Just really, really liked it. Right here, we'll fast forward as the last few defenses go down. That lava hound still chasing around the king and that golem. Just absolutely worthless. If you can keep the queen away from it and your wizards away from that lava hound, it means nothing. All right, guys, that is it. Hope you all enjoyed the recap. Again, might be a little behind on comments this weekend, but I'm going to go have a nice meal, a few drinks, and relax because I'm needing it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed the next couple coming out this weekend. Until next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.